Why is Princess Luna a teenage anthro in my life now? Chapter 3. This is Cosplay Luna. After a few minutes of walking, they were finally at their first stop, a hair salon.
What, if I may ask, is this?
Luna asked as they walked inside. Well, it's a hair salon.
What is the purpose of such an establishment?
They fix your hair, or mane and tail in your case.
So, what is the procedure?
Oh, well, you just sit down in one of their chairs over there and tell them what you want.
This can be undone if I change my mind, right?
Oh, yeah, but I am never going back to brown.
Yes, well...
Luna said as a girl cosplaying as White Diamond went over to her.
So, how do you want it done?
The woman said with a somewhat obnoxious New Jersey accent.
Oh, my mane and tail? Well, yeah. Well...
She looked for a sheet from earlier where she had sketched a design for her hair earlier in the morning, but couldn't find it.
I just...
Oh, don't worry, Midnight said, giving her the page. I brought him with me.
Oh, thank you.
Luna said, showing the stylist a sketch.
We asked for something similar to this. Well, you got it,
she said.
Sit down and I'll start in a minute. By the way, name's Chris. Should I have brought anything?
Luna, don't worry, I got it all, Midnight said, reading a magazine. But that stuff will smell terrible until it's dry. As the stylist got the silver hair dye ready, Luna became more and more worried, so much to the point where she was shaking. Luna, Midnight said, hurrying over to her. Dude, look at me. The half-alicorn met his gaze.
Yes?
You're gonna be fine.
I am?
Yeah, you got nothing to worry about.
And this won't kill me. When does it touch my mane?
No.
Well, okay.
Luna said, after breathing.
When does the procedure begin? Well, look in the mirror,
the stylist said, painting a spot on her hair. Luna could see the changes that were happening to her, and already, she was stunned at what a difference the silver blue spots in her mane alone made, though she had conflicted feelings about actually going through with this. On one hoof, she enjoyed it. She was getting to live a life like any pony else where she was staying, more or less. On the other hoof, though, she was worried that if she could ever get back to Equestria, no pony there would recognize her. It was an interesting debate in her head, but she managed to keep...
Are you okay, Luna?
Chris asked as she finished with her mane.
What? Oh, yes. It's just that, assuming I were to have to go back home, it occurs to me that I may be completely, well, unrecognizable to my sister, amongst other loved ones. Well, hair dye isn't something permanent, but if it's silver or blue, when you want to leave, just stop by and I'll change it back for you. Oh, well, okay. Now, I've never done a tail before, so I'll need you to stand up.
Luna complied, then Chris began to dye her tail in silver spots, the same manner she had done to the mare's mane.
I assure you this is quite an experience for myself. Well, I noticed,
Chris said, laughing.
And there you are,
Chris said, showing Luna her hair when she was finished.
So, you like it?
Luna looked at herself in the mirror for a few moments with her eyes, wide in amazement.
Equestria has nothing of the industry,
Luna thought.
I look like a different mare,
Luna said as Midnight paid Chris.
Well, as long as your subjects remember their moon princess.
She laughed to herself as Luna and Midnight left to go to their next stop.
My subjects,
Luna said.
They will still remember me, correct?
Well, whatever happens, Midnight reassured her as they neared the end of the block. Whatever happens, I'm sure they're still gonna know who you are. If I were to ditch the body paint, hair dye, and all of that getup and just stop being Midnight Fang, sure, people may be a bit sad because they won't get to see me cosplay him in my weird and obnoxious way, but they'd still remember me and know who I am. It's not like you're gonna turn into a completely different pony,
Right.
she said as they began to cross the street.
In Equestria, we don't have anything like what you have in your world. I know it sounds a bit repetitive, but it's just, despite not having magic, your world is still far more advanced than ours.
Oh, well, it's okay, Midnight said as they made it to the sidewalk. But here's where you get the clothes. Walking inside the store, Luna was amazed when she saw all of the outfits. Midnight, though, went to talk to someone who was working the store.
Harmony.
She said to herself while she browsed through the options.
My mane and tail are purple, with silver spots. Not that it matters, I'm sure.
She found a dress designed to look like it was made from a tiger's hide.
That looks nice.
She held the dress in front of her and looked down at it. So you find something? Midnight said, startling her as he came back with a bra and pack of underwear.
Wait, what?
Just asking if you have something you like.
Oh, yes, I do.
She said, holding the dress to him.
I believe so.
Good. I talked with the person at the counter and he said that you can go ahead and put on the bra. Luna, for reasons completely foreign to her, was turning from blue to cherry.
Oh, thank you.
She said, taking the bra and dress.
Is there a place where I can change where I'm not, in the open?
Midnight pointed to the dressing rooms.
We will be back out soon.
Take your time, no rush. She went in, locked the door, and began to change.
Let's see,
she said, standing in the stall in her midnight underwear and dark mauve bra, holding the new dress and eyeing it for a spot for her wings and tail.
Arms and legs and the head. My tail could possibly come out from the bottom, but my wings...
She put a spell on the dress, then put it on.
This appearance is a rather fun one, if I do say so myself.
After a few minutes, she took off the dress, undid the spell, and put her purple halter top dress back on, then went to Midnight.
I'm ready,
she said. Well, let's go then, he replied, going to the counter to pay with Luna following. The guy at the counter was dressed like young Greg Universe, about the time he met Rose, and even went to the point of acting like him, which made actual paying for Luna's new clothes a bit lengthy. After that process was over, she went back to the dressing room and changed into the tiger skin dress. So, what do you want to do now? Midnight said as they left the store, Luna carrying her purple dress in a separate bag.
We could go back to your apartment and watch some more movies?
True, but the TV's got an internet connection and there's a lot more to watch than what I have in those boxes. Plus, I want to show you what video games are, and later I'll bring you back so we can get you a new phone and laptop. You'll be amazed at them, trust me.
Oh, please do,
Luna said, eyes practically glimmering as they made their way back to Midnight's Porsche.